David Cassidy, known for his role in the Partridge Family, has died aged 67. Credit app actor and singer David Cassidy has died, his publicist said, days after being admitted to hospital with multiple organ failure. He was 67. The Partridge Family star's publicist Joanne Geffen confirmed his death in a statement on behalf of his family. On behalf of the entire Cassidy family, it is with great sadness that we announce the passing of our father, our uncle, and our dear brother, David Cassidy, the statement said, according to Variety. David died surrounded by those he loved, with joy in his heart and free from the pain that had gripped him for so long. Thank you for the abundance and support you have shown him these many years. After being rushed to hospital in Florida at the weekend, the star was said to be in need of a liver transplant. David Cassidy, seen here in London in 1995, credit Reuters. The 67-year-old former teen idol, who lives in the Fort Lauderdale area in Florida, said earlier this year that he was struggling with memory loss and that he was ending his 50-year career. "I want to focus on what I am. I want to love. I want to enjoy life," he said at the time. Cassidy has had numerous personal problems in the decades following his initial success, ranging from substance abuse to bankruptcy. David Cassidy, seen here at the 5th Annual New Jersey Hall of Fame induction ceremony at New Jersey Performing Arts Center in 2012 in Newark. Credit Wire image. In 2014, a judge sentenced Cassidy, who divorced his third wife last year and was recently declared bankrupt, to 3 months in rehab and 5 years probation for drink driving. He's the stepson of actress and fellow Partridge Family star Shirley Jones. The Partridge Family aired from 197,074 and was intended at first as a vehicle for Jones, the Oscar-winning actress. Jones played Shirley Partridge, a widow with 5 children with whom she forms a popular act that travels on a psychedelic bus. The cast featured Cassidy as eldest son and family heartthrob Keith Partridge. Tributes started pouring in on social media for the actor. Brian Wilson, of the Beach Boys, called Cassidy a very talented and nice person. "There were times in the mid-1970s when he would come over to my house and we even started writing a song together," he said. Singer and talk show host Harry Connick Jr. said Cassidy's death was so sad. "The 1970s was an era for singing families: the Osmonds, the Jacksons. The Partridge Family never cracked the top 10 in TV ratings, but the recordings under their name, of mostly featuring Cassidy, Jones and session players, produced real-life musical hits and made Cassidy a real-life musical superstar." The Partridge's best-known song, "I Think I Love You," spent 3 weeks on top of the Billboard chart at a time when other hit singles included James Taylor's Fire and Rain and Smokey Robinson and The Miracles' The Tears of a Clown. The group also reached the top 10 with "I'll Meet You Halfway" and "Doesn't Somebody Want to Be Wanted," and Cassidy had a solo hit with "Cherish." David Cassidy and the Partridge Family. Credit Getty. In 2 years, David Cassidy has swept hurricane-like into the prepubescent lives of millions of American girls, Rolling Stone magazine noted in 1972. Leaving 6.5 million long-playing albums and singles, 44 television programs, David Cassidy lunchboxes, David Cassidy bubblegum, David Cassidy coloring books, and David Cassidy pens, not to mention several millions of teen magazines, wall stickers, love beads, posters and photo albums. On his own, as a performer who played guitar and piano in addition to singing, Cassidy sold millions of copies of his debut album, Cherish, in 1972. He drew large crowds of mostly teen and preteen girls at concerts around the world. The fandom surrounding Cassidy approached the hysteria of Beatlemania a decade earlier and culminated in a stampede at a 1974 show in London. Hundreds were injured, and a 14-year-old girl caught in the crush died days later. Cassidy announced soon afterward he would not stage another global concert tour.